Hello and welcome to another reading vlog. We're going to pick up where I left off with If We Were Villains because I didn't get around to reading it last month in September, but I've picked it up for October, and so far I think it fits October way better. The autumn vibes in it are just they're so good, and I just love how it's written. I'm not too far through. I am 107 pages through. I am annotating it and I really love it so far. Have gotten through a bit of drama, which is always exciting in books. There are 7 main characters in this book at the minute, and they're all theatre kids, and they had a little bit of drama where one of them almost killed the other. Now, from the premise, we know that one of them has died in this. One of them was murdered, and I don't think that's a spoiler because at the beginning, one of the characters, we don't know who, is in a police station. He's getting out, and the detective is asking him what actually went on, and he is narrating the story. Now, I'm guessing the main character is the narrator in the next bit, and we find out who that is, but obviously I won't mention that because it's nice to find out on your own. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. I love all the plays in it. Honestly, I don't really know my Shakespeare plays. We did Macbeth in school and I don't remember any of it. I did it for an exam and I don't remember any of it, to be honest. But the vibes are immaculate. And there are some dark themes in this, obviously murder and whatever else. I don't know the rest of them. I do absolutely love it so far. I love the writing style. It's so good. I love how it's like almost like a play itself, as they are theatre students. I love the way it's written. I love I don't know. I have found myself underlining a lot of words to try and figure out what they mean, searching it up and putting the definition alongside it. Here's my favourite annotated page at the minute. Put a little sticky note in. But I don't have a big brain, and these words are big brain words. But yes, I'm enjoying that so far. So we'll see where that goes. But yes, on with the reading vlog. I'll update you when I get to another big bit. Okay, so I did finish If We Were Villains yesterday. It took quite a while. I think it took me about 2 weeks to get through, but that's because I was reading it so in depth and annotating it so much and putting so many comments and highlighting things, well, underlining things I didn't highlight this book, but I loved it. At the beginning I didn't think it would be a 5-star read, but this was a 5-star read. Also, we're going to ignore the fact that I've dyed my hair and it is now black and not ginger. Things happened. But yes, I've annotated a lot. I ran out of tabs, so only the main things are like tabbed. And I absolutely loved this book. It was so beautiful and heart-wrenching, and I loved how all of the characters were like morally grey, and the ending, I just did not expect the ending. The whole way through I was like theorising who loved who and who killed who, and like trying to guess why the person who was in prison because I didn't think that he killed the person who was murdered. It's so hard not to spoil it. I won't say if he did or didn't, but it's just, the ending was so good. And like how you find out things is so good. It's written so just well. I loved all of the Shakespeare plays which are involved and written about and acted out. I think my favourite one was the one on Halloween or something. Let me try and find it. I can't find it, there's so much in this book that I've highlighted, but I loved the one where it was like autumn, Halloween on the lake, and they just did this play. They didn't know who was going to be who in the play. I just found that very, very fun. The premise of the book is there are these 7 theatre kids who all live in the castle, just like their dorms, and it's just them 7 because they're the 3rd or 4th years. I think it goes through the years actually, and you just follow their experience. They follow the plays they go through, their friendships, their love interests, their arguments, their feelings and thoughts, and I really loved those parts. It felt a bit slow at times, but even then the way it was described and written, I was just really enjoying reading it nice and slow and annotating things. I did have to underline so many words to figure out what they meant and annotate next to them their definitions, because I had no idea what some of these words meant, and I had no idea what these Shakespeare plays were and what these words meant in them and what I'd inferred, but I think I got the gist of it even without knowing that, which is pretty good, you know? It felt like such an experience going through everything with the characters, and at the end there's so many twists where you find out like who did what and who knew what happened. I loved that even though the character died early on, the person who was murdered, they were still throughout the book. They were still mentioned a lot. They were still there even though they were gone, and I found that very interesting, and how it was basically like haunting them with the guilt and things. That was very a really good addition. I don't know, it was just good and I enjoyed it, and that is going to be it for this vlog because I've only read 1 book in this 2 weeks of October. I've been so slow, but I've been very much enjoying it, and I have other things going on that I've been recording, such as like packing orders and things. I had a big update on Etsy. I have enjoyed myself with this experience. I do recommend it, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you like the video and want to see more. Yeah, bye.